This is Cup of Joe Carnival Tabanca continues. Here's what's coming up on the menu as I dingule. My breakfast tuna pie is so good and so satisfying.
Is this one boy?
Then, kingfish soaked in Bertolli olive oil with a hint of balsamic vinegar and topped with tomatoes. And for dessert, I serve up these delicious, rich, mouth-watering lemon cookies.
It's melting in your mouth.
Hey guys, welcome to it. It's all about the oven today. That's right, in and out the oven. Cup of Joe Carnival Tabanca continues. And that's right, you saw to the top, big superstar in the building, none other than Mical Teja is here, guys. That's right, I'm rolling out recipes and I'm keeping it simple. I've been in meatless mode and I've also started in breakfast mode. So still in breakfast mode to start things off today. And I'm doing a simple tuna breakfast pie. Thanks to the folks at Grace Tuna making it possible. I'm using Grace Tuna in a lovely, nice, egg-filled, crusty breakfast pie. Let's get started. And I'm starting with eggs. So as I said, breakfast mode. I have some eggs and I want to season my eggs. Important to season the eggs. So I have about 5 eggs here. I want to season well, some salt, some pepper, love me some good green seasoning. Trini green seasoning really makes everything that much better, so I'm going to add some green seasoning directly to my eggs. Your favorite pepper sauce. I always believe I don't like to add pepper afterwards. I like to cook with pepper, but that's just me. So I always kind of use my favorite pepper sauce if I want a little spice and I just want a little kick in this. So your favorite pepper sauce, just add to the heat that you like. I just want to beat this, kind of just mash it up. I don't want to overbeat it. I just really want to just get it. And this is where the fun really starts. So I have some cream cheese, guys. This cream cheese I'm going to add just about, as I said, just about a quarter of the pack of cream cheese, quarter block, and I'm adding my eggs directly into this cream cheese mixture. What I want to do now is to break the cream cheese in the eggs. So I want to use my whisk and really just kind of whisk. It's going to take a little time, but it's going to make the dish a lot creamier, a little more luxurious when you're biting into the pie. And you want to ensure that at least all the lumps in the cream cheese kind of gets in as much as possible to the eggs. Just going to work you out here a little bit. Right guys, so just about now when you stop seeing all the little lumps of the cream cheese, everything kind of incorporated nicely together, it's time now to add some other ingredients. So let's add some other ingredients. I have some oats. So the purpose of these oats really is almost like a binder. The oats will kind of get nice and fluffed in there and bring everything together. And now I'm going to add my Grace Tuna. So I'm using the Grace Tuna in water, shredded. You can use the chunk if you wish. I just really wanted to use it shredded so that it kind of incorporates nicely and spreads evenly in my pie. So I'm using 2 cans of Grace Tuna. I just want to mix that in. To this, I'm adding a bit of cheese. So I'm adding some cheese directly in here as well. Some peppers. Some onions goes in there. Carrots, so this is nice, healthy. Get your veggies in. Some carrots, a little bit of pimentos. I hear my make a like pimentos in anything, and some fresh chives. And you basically kind of just fold everything together here. Make sure all the vegetables mixed in and incorporated nicely. Such a cool breakfast idea. Really such a cool breakfast idea. all you need now, once everything is kind of incorporated, what I like to do is probably just for safety, just a little layer of salt and pepper, just to season. And now, grease dish, and all you do is pour everything in there. Look at that. Full of protein. If you're a tuna lover like me, when I'm not eating meat, I eat a lot of tuna. Lovely veggies in there. Final touch, just want to take a little bit of cheese, simple cheddar cheese. You don't want to get overly fancy. And you just really just want a nice little crusty top, nice little cheesy top. So I sprinkle some cheese just over the top. Nothing fancy, guys. All the ingredients, thanks to the folks at Grace Tuna for making it possible. This tuna pie will bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. When it comes out, I'll cut a slice and Mical Teja is standing by. Come on back. So in just about a half hour or so, 30 minutes, my tuna breakfast pie looks like this. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Full of vegetables and full of goodness. So the trick with this now is it's really just about making sure the edges kind of pull away. When it's finished baking, it will pull away nicely like this. And then you could attempt to cut the first slice, which is usually the hardest slice to get. Press it up there. Hey, perfect breakfast thanks to Grace Tuna, my tuna breakfast pie. As I told you, we have one of the more talented brothers, young brother that has been doing some fantastic writing. He's now singer, songwriter, producer. He have a long list, plenty things to his name. He's such a talented brother, but had a big, big song. And if I tell you with who, you'll guess who it is. But please let me introduce to you Mical Teja.
Copper Joel. Come on, listen. There we go. This music so sweet, look what it do. What you say? If you play a chorus, that could be you. Hey, hey, you moving your ways, speaking your truth. When you throw it back, it's back to the roots. Where's the question? Where's the question? When last you feel this type of way, at last we find the recipe. Say what? Copper Joe, we have the energy. So let me give them the rhythm. Joel, yeah, Hannah come to taste. Come let me dingole with Tina. Come let me dingole with Tina. Come let me. Yeah, man.
Mical Teja is here, guys. I'm gonna see my brother. First thing, I'm gonna pull a chair for you.
I must say, you're looking proper, man.
I look proper?
Yeah.
So one of the things, Mical, you have come on the show a couple times. Quite a few times you've been on our show.
Yeah.
I think I followed your career from your early writing days.
Long time.
But talking to the producers, I said we never had Mical in the kitchen. Yeah, tuna man?
Yeah.
You like tuna?
I just cook a little tuna.
Yeah, I have seen that. We'll talk about that because I've seen you started like you could bubble a pot.
I could survive.
You could survive.
I could survive.
So breakfast tuna pie.
Right.
Eggs, tuna, lots of veggies in there.
Right. Now we're looking proper here, so I go in one time?
Go in one time.
All right. All right, Olia, let me see now. Let me see what's going on here. I will tell you. Good. Yeah, boy, Olia, boy. Think proper. Is this one, boy? Yeah, no gas. Nah, it cutting.
There's one for you to try. There's one for you to try at home.
Yeah.
And post on the ground.
Yeah. No gas.
Post on the stories.
No gas.
Get the recipe on
just
cupofjoecaribbean.com,
real
guys. My simple tuna breakfast pie. Lots of goodness. Thank to the folks at Greeks for making it possible. We're coming back. Mical Teja is in the building.
Nah, man.
And it's still to come. I'll get that to the voice.
That's one of the beautiful things with my career. I think my career has been something where exponential growth, you know, it's not just a boom, he just come out of nowhere.
This cleanup break is brought to you by SIF. Deep cleaning all around your home. Welcome back, guys. Cup of Joe Carnival to Banker continues. Mical Teja is in the building. Mical,
Talk to me.
Carnival to Banker continues, right?
Serious.
When I thought, okay, it finished and thing, it went on, you know, because it tastes, you know, it tastes a little appetizer.
Yeah, that's true.
You want a little more.
That's true,
so my
that's
Carnival
true.
to Banker continued and continuing.
It's serious. We will see for me.
You enjoy the taste, though?
I enjoyed too much because I find like the taste was enough. I want the whole thing, man. I want the whole thing.
Yeah. How did everything affect you, though, in terms of like your whole creative process? I mean, you do a lot of writing. So during the pandemic, I don't think we spoke at all during the pandemic and into, let's just say, post coming out of the pandemic kind of thing.
Well, for me, I just really, I mean, yes, it was good and bad and everything, but for me, I just really took the time to just really focus on your craft.
So did you like just write, like you wrote songs and say, okay, bam, 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 I'll get that to Destra, bam, 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 I'll get that to the voice. That's how it look?
No, not really, you know, it's just, you know, you feel, sometimes they would reach out to you, like I'm looking for something for this, and I'd be like, all right, cool, you know, all right, I'll figure out something for you. And sometimes you'll be, I have this song and I'm hearing, yeah, but I feel this, I feel she could kill it or I feel he could kill it.
Yeah. Writing a song for you though. So I mean sometimes you write and they say, I feel X will perform this way, I feel X will. But when I say, okay, how do you know that I'm keeping this one for me?
For me, once it hit me here, like it's a song about me and how I truly feel. I will keep it for myself. Like I can't go and give away a dingole. Nah, that is me.
Dingole touch you.
Yeah, that's in you. Because we were spoken earlier with music. When you get that sway, that your whole body just moved on. For me, I listen to music all the time. So when I go into my little meditative space and I listen to that song, I was like, yeah, there's it. There's one.
And did you hear Nyla's voice?
Yeah, definitely.
Everything come together?
So when I had came up with the hook and everything before, and then we were playing, I was like, yo, you know what I'm hearing on this, boy? There we go, and I sent her the same week we finished off the song. I sent her and she was like, yo, this is real bad, and then she came the week after. So just like her energy as well gave me that reassurance that, yeah, boy, we have something here. Because if me working with Nyla before, I know she's very like particular, like she's very meticulous.
Video simply amazing. And I use the word simply not just for using it, but it's so simple, so effective. You know,
I want to capture tongue.
Yeah.
Capture tongue, and that's where I kind of grew up as well.
Right. But let me congratulate you. I said
Thank you.
Every artist that would have passed through the show in some form or fashion would have mentioned you in terms of properly connecting with them, helping them write a song, and, you know, that kind of thing. So I mean, you're obviously doing work through the industry,
definitely,
deep into the industry as well.
And it's not a selfish thing. It's really, because for me, if I am alone up here and everybody here, then it's hard. But if everybody on that same quality, it will only better each other, you know.
Meatless Moon continues, you know.
Meatless Moon. We have it.
So you went tuna.
Right.
We're going kingfish now.
I like that.
And I'm doing a real simple dish inspired by Bertolli olive oil. Right. Cooking with olive oil is really a beautiful thing.
Healthy too.
It's very healthy, and you would be amazed. Olive oil has flavor and depth and taste, and it's not just for pouring in a pot and you know, that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to be baking this fish in an olive oil mixture.
All right.
So I want to help me. Come and help me. I'll pay the details. So Teja bubbling pot and thing, you know. So I want these tomatoes. These are nice little cherry tomatoes. And I really just want these cherry tomatoes cut in half.
Right.
And dumped in there. So you have all of the finish. Yeah? So while you're doing that.
But before you take them, I'll wash my hands when we must practice.
Do that.
Alright.
Right. So while Teja is on that, I am going to pull together the olive oil mixture. So in a bowl, I'm going to use a half cup of olive oil. Just about there. And I get that in. And I really just want now to season up my olive oil. So I have a little salt, a little pepper. I like a little, as I said, I like to cook with my favorite pepper sauce. Whatever is your favorite pepper sauce, add them in there.
Right.
I have some rosemary that I chopped up here. So whatever herb you choose, right? Rosemary, you know, you could use chive, celery, whatever herb you like. Garlic, very important.
Wow.
And I get my garlic in there. This is the flavor that I'm adding to this. This is balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar. So it's a balsamic vinegar and tomato baked fish that we're doing. So I just want to mix this together.
Right, so I now finish the tomatoes there.
Very good. And I will take these tomatoes and I just want to add this directly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
And I feel like that giving a little thickness too, a little.
The tomatoes will kind of now mix in well. It will absorb the flavor of the olive oil. And
I'm going to use the Trini word, the kusume.
It will kusume in there.
Yeah.
You understand? So no idea. I said if we had time, you can just leave this till, as you say, kusume, and let it just stay there for a couple of minutes, 10-15 minutes kind of thing.
All right.
And then you take this greased baking dish. So the first thing I want to do is to take just a little,
right,
and just drizzle.
Good.
Just at the base, right?
Yeah,
just
man.
get a nice little drizzle at the base.
Have a nice smell already too.
Yeah, balsamic and olive oil, you know, it's just
no
amazing.
gas.
It's just
no
amazing.
gas.
No gas.
Thing yeah.
And then you lay your kingfish slices, right? You just see how much you can get in there. See if I can get a fourth one in there. Yeah. Just fit them in nicely. Nice rustic vibes, you know, you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be perfect.
Pour again on
and
top.
all I now want to do is to take and just kind of liberally pour all over this fish. So I said just salt and pepper because this balsamic olive oil, very flavorful, very strong in flavor.
Smelling it already earlier.
You feeling with it?
Yeah, no, I ready to eat already. I find it taking long. I ready to eat.
Go in the oven for no more than about 15 minutes. 15-20 minutes for the most.
Right.
And then we will plate this up in a bit. Teja, I think we good here?
Yeah, man. I'm smelling it from all here.
Yeah, it's bubbling nice.
Way. Performance. And I must say that special vinegar you use to the
balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic.
Right. So Teja, this piece look good for you here.
Yeah, man.
I just want to put that across there.
All here.
A little bit of nice, just a little bit of the sauce.
Right.
Nice olive oil.
And watch now, this when you know a chef know what he doing, right? He ain't taste yet, He ain't go with, let's make sure, not me, just, are you sure?
I sure it is. I sure. Thanks for folks at Bertolli olive oil. Look at how it flaked nicely there, yeah.
Yeah, it have a nice little crust too, boy. Way.
Dingole. Somebody said dingole.
It have a little kick, boy. I can't explain it. It have a little oomph, a little pizzazz. As you would.
We could take that one. Thanks to the folks at Bertolli olive oil. Guys, try the recipe on CupOfJoeCaribbean.com.
Bertolli, yeah. Yeah.
We coming back. Dessert is up next. This cleanup break is brought to you by Sif. Deep cleaning all around your home. Singer, songwriter, producer, Mical Teja is here with us, taking over the soca world, and I think dabbling in even other genres as well.
Definitely.
Not just soca, you write and even sing.
Well, recently I did an international thing with Jillionaire and this guy called Ariane out in France. So, we dabbling a little bit, trying to expand as best as we could. So, definitely.
So I said singer, songwriter, producer.
Yeah.
Which one of the roles you enjoy more? Because I know the performer is very recent. You've now come out and shown that side.
Well, I like that one more.
Yeah, like that vibe.
Yeah. Because you get to feel people more,
Yeah.
Sometimes being in the studio, like I know because I had such a extensive season where you're performing, like you're able to kind of feel more and cater and service the people with the music better now.
Yeah.
So definitely prefer on the stage.
You started to write. That was the first entrance into the industry.
Yeah.
But when did you know, Teja, that hey, I have a voice, I can actually sing too?
So I had an uncle, and he was one of the first people who would be like, yo, I think you could sing your own song. Like, why you keep singing? Like, sing your own song. Like, he used to call me Bigger. He said, Bigger, sing your own song. What's up? And I was just like, all right. And then eventually, there was a song that I was pitching to a particular artist, and we wasn't getting no response. And he was just like, you sound good on this song. You might as well do it. And I was just like, all right, I'll try it. And it just happened to be the start of what we see today. So
And then performing the song, because performing is a skill set.
Whole different skill set.
Well, you look cool on the stage with Nyla, though. you look like
no,
natural.
Well, I get real practice. I get real practice. Yeah, for sure. Because throughout the years, like I've just been performing, and I think that's one of the beautiful things with my career. I think my career has been something where exponential growth. It's not just a boom, he just come out of nowhere. It was and I think everything kind of fell and fallen into place because from the slam and being able to perform and just connect and get comfortable on stage. Like right now, if I go on stage, comfortable and not
doubting yourself.
I don't doubt nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I give thanks for having that process and that journey.
Dessert is coming up, so I'm doing something using a range of Regal products.
Right.
And this really, the star of the show really is Regal's icing sugar. So this is sugar, but a finely grained sugar. So it is really used a lot in baking. And I've been baking a lot on this show. For some reason, I've been baking more and more on this show. It's a science sometimes that you have to kind of work with. So I'm working with a science here. Ingredients to measurements. So we're doing a very simple but very tasty. I love a cookie.
Right. That's sweet tooth.
I have a little sweet tooth, and cookies. Yeah, I could pop cookies like tablets, so I have to be careful. And this is a cookie that you can pop like a tablet. Yeah, it's very nice.
All right.
A lemon cookie, guys. A lemon drop cookie. Very simple to make, and the fact that I learned to make it,
problematic.
Dangerous now. Starting with a nice stick of butter straight into my mixer. So I want to get that in there. See if I can get that in there. And now I want to get some of this Regal icing sugar. So I want about a half cup. So this, as I said, is a very fine sugar. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
Understand? Very sweet.
Rich too. Looking really rich.
Yeah. And I want to get that in there. And basically it's to cream the sugar and the butter. So I will start very slow. Okay. So once that butter and that cream, this is kind of that nice creamy texture you're looking for there, Teja. So I just want to scrape the sides.
Yeah, nothing must waste.
Nothing must waste.
Yeah.
And now I can add some flour.
How much flour is that, if you don't
I
mind?
think it's about a cup and a half, kind of thing. I now have some Regal corn flour. This Regal corn flour is a very important ingredient because it really kind of make the cookies nice and light and fluffy kind of vibe. So it wouldn't be like, that kind of nice chewy, light.
You're sounding real passionate, boy.
I love a cookie. I love a cookie. If I tell you biscuits, this is now some sort of lemon, so I'm using lemon zest. So the lemon zest really, really important in terms of flavoring. When you're looking for doing anything lemon, it really is simple. You could use nice fancy lemons like this. You could get the rough lemons, those nice rough lemons, and you get a zester like this. And all you're doing is, so you really just want that little zest. You don't want to go too deep because there's where the bitterness is. So you really just want a little bit of the zest, and there's so much flavor when you add it into recipes like this. And a little bit of vanilla essence for a little flavoring. And that's it, I am just going to slowly now bring this together. And my cookie will be ready in a spoon. And all I'm doing is just, I want a little light roll. Bam. Do just a little gentle press. So it's really a drop cookie. And this now, when it bakes, will spread out nicely. Right. So let me just show you just a couple. Really simple, as I said. Keep the spoon so you kind of get same size kind of vibes. Drop. Right? And you just keep rolling it out in the oven. This will bake for just about 15 to 20 minutes. No longer.
So quick.
Very, very quick. So we don't have to wait because I have cookies for you.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
So you see that little fanciness on top there?
Yeah.
Very simple. Remember I told you the star of the show was Regal icing sugar. All I did to get that little icing on top there was just a little bit of the icing sugar, a little bit of the lemon, the same lemon juice, add a little rum, just a little, whisk it together, and you get that lovely little glaze. Dive in there. I'm making it eat alone all the time. I'm gonna eat with you. I'm gonna eat it.
Right. Yeah, you want to eat one. You want to eat one.
I want that cookie. I want that cookie. So let's try it.
Okay. It's melting in your mouth.
That's the corn flour, the Regal, the quality of the Regal icing sugar.
I was expecting it to be a little more sweeter, and that's really good. It's not that sweet. It's just sweet.
I just you get the lemon, the hint of the lemon.
Yeah.
And that's the lemon. Yeah.
But it has something else in it that even more extra oomph too.
That you love. You can't pay for that ingredient.
True.
I just love, right? So good to have you, my brother.
Thank you for having me.
Eat up your cookies.
I have to finish it.
Carnival to Banker continues on Copper Joe. We'll see you soon.